Hello, Libra, and welcome to your October forecast. We have a lot going on this month in October. We have two full moons. One was on the 1st in Aries, and the other will be on the 31st in Taurus. And the second one is the blue moon. So there are a lot of manifestations taking place with those two full moons, but we also have Mercury going retrograde on the 13th. And the retrograde always brings up the past, right? Unfinished business. Then we have the sun moving into the sign of Scorpio on the 22nd. So that is all major transformation, Libra. So you have manifestations coming in, you have the past returning in some capacity, and you have major transformation taking place in your life in October. And you also need to remember the veil is thinning in October. So let's pull some cards and see what spirits are around you guys in October. Really trying to help and assist you. Also, please subscribe to my channel or give it a thumbs up to help me grow my channel. And don't forget to comment below with any questions or suggestions you might have. Also, any cards I'm using will be in the description box below. So if you want to purchase any of them, you can get them through that link. All right, and we have, as your spirit coming out, we have Father Sky. It says, trust in the unknown. When the Father Sky appears in your life, it's time to step out of the way of the universe and let them do the work on your behalf. The divine has a plan for your future, but you may be sabotaging it. There's a great universal force surrounding you at this moment, and the power wants to give you the best outcome imaginable. Trust is called to let the divine do what it does best, miracle work. All right, now I'm going to pull an animal spirit so we can see which animals might come out. All right, and you have the owl spirit. It says you see clearly now. The owl spirit arrives to remind you that the wisdom within you is informed by your keen senses and the wisdom within the consciousness we all share. Even in the darkest night, the owl sees clearly and is guided by every sense it has, including the first sense of intuition. Right now, your sensitivities are turbocharged and you are receiving messages from all directions. The owl spirit reminds you to be wise and pay attention. You need to see what is between the lines, what is invisible to the naked eye, what cannot be heard with the ears, and what others may not be able to perceive. With all your senses aroused right now, you have much knowledge available to you. Clarity will come as you sit with all of that and allowing your intuition to guide you and understand the whole and just not parts of it. Let your wisdom arise and be your guide as you trust the acuity of all your senses. Intuition is real and can provide the clarity you need to understand your situation right now. Your relationship, your finances, your job, whatever it is, you can see the truth clearly now as long as you sit with it and meditate and ask to see it. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and pull some moon energies so we can see what's coming out there. See what advice they might have. a little hard to shuffle there. Alright, and the first card out is the full moon, and it says surrender to the divine. They are very likely close to the surface. No matter when this card is pulled, it means that matters will soon come to a conclusion, whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. All right, let's see. The next card out is the North Node, and it says step out of your comfort zone. There's a strong feeling when you get this card that it's time to leave the past behind somehow, because you are headed in the right direction. If you want to be happy and fulfilled, you need to get going towards doing the thing that scares you, within reason, of course. This card is all about living your life's purpose, which is possibly what you have asked about. It is urging you to dare to do something different with your life. So, are you willing to follow through and lead the life you incarnated to live? If you finally find the courage to make the leap, there's a good chance you will come to ask yourself, why did I wait so long? All right, let's go ahead and pull some tarot. All right, the first one out is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a card that takes you back to the happy memories from the past. It's revisiting the past, the childhood memories, the innocence and joy. Okay? And then we have the Lovers. And the Lovers is about harmony, relationships, values, and alignments. Okay? So with these two cards here, with the Six of Cups, all right, it's talking about happy memories from your past, whether as a child, a teenager, or a young adult. You may simply be revisiting those memories in your mind, or you may travel back to your childhood home or reconnect with your childhood friends. Okay, you could go to a high school reunion or reconnect with old buddies. A teenage sweetheart or past lover may return up again. These connections bring you a sense of joy and happiness as you reminisce over all the fun times you had together. Take this occasion to explore whether you still have a lot in common and if you wish to continue this relationship right now. And then with the Lovers card coming up, you know, the love is in its purest form. The Lovers card represents conscious connections and meaningful relationships. The arrival of this card in a tarot reading usually shows that you have a beautiful soul honoring connection with a loved one. Okay, you may have or believe you found your soulmate in this life partner. The sexual energy between you two it goes both ways, beyond instant gratification and lust to something that is very spiritual and romantic. So while the Lovers card typically refers to romantic tie, it can also represent close friendships or family relationships where love, respect, and compassion flows. All right, let's see what the next card out is. All right, the next card out. I'm trying to get it to focus, but it's not going to do that. It's the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups also talks about divine love, blissful relationships, and harmony. The Ten of Cups usually embodies happiness, joy, and emotional contentment, particularly in your relationships and family. You have created an abundance of a love and happiness in your life, or you will. You will now share this love with others, expanding your heart even more. This card often appears when you are surrounded by loved ones with whom you share a powerful and deep connection. You appreciate and support one another, and together you help each other reach your highest potential. It brings you so much joy to see your loved ones succeed and live happy lives, okay? And with all three of these cards, it means that something good is coming into your life. I mean, the Ten of Cups is the happy family card. It suggests that your family relationships are harmonious and loving right now. No one is fighting or causing any tension, okay? It doesn't mean that that's going to stay that way, but at the moment, it appears that that everyone is getting along. All right, and then we have the Eight of Swords. So, like I said, if you haven't had an issue, then it just might. And I believe that this is talking about a relationship that you're in right now, or a relationship that you may want to get out of, or that you want to stay into, but that you need counseling and you need to work on it. Okay, because usually when the Eight of Swords usually reveals that you feel trapped and restricted by your circumstances. All right. But you need to believe your options are open with the other cards that came up. You are going to find your soulmate, or if you're in a relationship right now that you are feeling trapped between a rock and a hard place with no resolution available, it's time for counseling, and this should help. Okay? If it don't, then take note that the woman in the card here, all right, she's not entirely imprisoned by the Eight of Swords. And if she wanted to escape, she could. She just merely needs to remove the blindfold and free herself from the self-imposed bindings that holds her back. Meaning that you could make a change. You just have to want to. Okay? Also, when the Eight of Swords appears in a reading, it comes as a warning that your thoughts and beliefs are no longer serving you. You may be overthinking things, so things may not be as bad as as bad as you think, and you're just making it seem really bad. Okay, the more you think about the situation, the more you feel like you don't have any options. But it's time to get out of your head and let go of those thoughts and beliefs that are holding you back. As you change your thoughts, you can change your reality. Replace negative thoughts with positive ones, and you will start to create a more favorable situation for yourself. If not, it is imperative that you take your power back, okay, your personal accountability, and open your eyes to the options in front of you. Maybe a new love coming in, or it may be that you need to work hard to bring this into fruition, okay? You're not powerless. And then the Queen of Cups is the next card out, and that's under the Six of Cups, okay? And that talks about compassion and caring. you are nurturing and caring and compassionate. This usually represents the female energies in the relationship. When you see her, when you see that in the tarot, you are embodying her nurturing mother energy. You support others by listening with your heart, being compassionate and caring. You are empathetic and can sense the needs of others, and by tuning into your intuition, you hold the space for others to express their emotions and be the truest, most authentic versions of themselves. You have mastered this in such a way that even though you hold space for emotional expression, you don't take on other people's energies or emotional issues because you are well grounded and know where to create a healthy separation. It's, you're highly intuitive and creative and in flow with the surrounding energies in your interactions with others. You can easily read other people and get a sense of how to communicate effectively, enabling you both to feel to feel heard and understood. But somehow you lost it with this one. You can't feel them like you can others. You've closed yourself off to feelings, so you might want to open your feelings up and see where this may lead, or this may be a past love for those of you that are in separation, and it may just be time to move on and enjoy the better things in life here. And then we have the King of Wands, which usually represents the masculine in the relationship. All right, and unlike the other wand court cards, the king is so interested in creation and creativity, or in dreaming up ideas and implementing them himself. Instead, he is more inclined to take the idea and then enlist others to help him actualize it. Usually when the King of Wands appears in a reading, it is a sign that he is stepping into the role of visionary leader. He's ready to direct people towards a common goal. He has a clear vision of where he wants to go, and now he's manifesting that vision with the support of anyone around him. Others naturally gravitate towards him because he is so charismatic, focused, and determined, and they believe in his visions. They want to be part of what he is manifesting and are here to support him 100%. He is also masterful at getting other people to do his work for him while keeping them on the side throughout the whole process. All right, now we have the Nine of Cups. And then with the Nine of Cups, it talks about contentment, satisfaction, gratitude, and wishes coming true. Those moments when you glance around and you feel your heart overflowing with love and appreciation for everything you have created in your life? That's what the Nine of Cups is about. Emotional fulfillment, happiness, and contentment. When this card appears in a tarot reading, you will be content in all aspects of your life. Your relationship, your work, your lifestyle, your well-being, and more. And experiencing your emotions with such intensity and pleasure. Okay? This is why the Nine of Cups is called the wish card. It comes as a sign that the planets aligned and you will have everything that you wished for. You will be happier than you've ever been. If you made your wish, it will come true. This card is an excellent omen that it will soon be granted. The Nine of Cups is an invitation to splurge, indulge, and enjoy life's pleasures. This includes enjoying good food and wine, appreciating the arts, making love, relaxing in a luxurious resort, or experiencing beauty. Live in the moment and give yourself permission to indulge temporarily without any guilt about the possible negative consequences of such pleasures. It is so important to appreciate what you have now and cherish it, because it may disappear later and you will need to adjust and adapt to it. All right. Oh, now we have the Ace of Swords, and it is in reverse. But that's not bad, because the Ace of Swords in reverse means inner clarity and rethinking an idea. Okay, so, and it comes under this Eight of Swords. And if you remember, the Eight of Swords talked about feeling trapped and everything. So the Ace of Swords reversed indicates that a new idea or breakthrough is emerging from within you, but you are not willing to share it with others just yet. Okay, so whatever's going on with this Ten of Swords or Eight of Swords, you're not willing to share it right now. Okay. You may still be exploring what the idea means for you and how to best express and manifest it in the external world. You may also seek clarity about whether this is an idea you wish to pursue more fully, or perhaps you are unsure if it will bring the results you truly desire. When this card appears in a tarot reading, it is important for you to give yourself time and space to meditate and clear your mind so you can think in the most effective way. Okay, sometimes the reversed Ace of Swords can be a signal that you have an idea that's not coming to fruition in the way that you had hoped, and it's time to go back to the drawing board, start over, okay? Do something new, all right? You need to set yourself some smart goals, be specific, know what you want to achieve, but be realistic. You know, set a time frame, and if it still doesn't work out, then, you know, then you can be clear on what you are working towards, okay? The Ace of Swords reverse can suggest clouded judgment, lack of mental clarity around a specific situation. You are missing, you may be missing relevant information or evidence that will help you decide. So talk to them, go to counseling. You know, those of you that are having hard times, try to find out what's going on. Make sure that you have all the information. Maybe something's bothering them that you don't know about. So if you're going to invest your time and energy into it, seek the truth rather than just taking things at face value. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and pull some messages here. All right, and our first message out is nature. Let's see, can you see that? Yeah. All right, and it says to interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you. So maybe you guys should take a trip together. Or, you know, maybe that's where all your friends and everything is coming in as well, because with some of you, visiting your old friends kind of helps with all of this. All right, and then there you go. We talked about communication and communicating, and this says a reunion could bring love or a rethinking of friendships. A lucky win seems likely. And then the last one says major life changes. Time is right for major life changes, as a new lifestyle or location brings great joy, and a trouble-free existence. All right, those are your messages, and I wish you lots of love and light. Take care.